Your bathroom exhaust fan should help protect against mold and moisture, but if you've never cleaned it, it may not be doing a good job. A dirty fan can burn out your motor, but in extreme situations, it can actually cause a fire, so keeping it clean is very important. There's an easy process that I follow to clean all of my fans, and I'm going to show you on this fan right now. Now, before you come up here, get back down and turn off the power. Some people will tell you just to flip the switch on the wall. Personally, I prefer to hit the breaker just to make sure that you don't hurt yourself. The first thing we need to do is get this fan cover off. Now, most of these are held by tension clips or springs, and you'll know if they are if you just pull gently and you feel it moving up and down easily. Yours may have screws. Just keep an eye on this. But to release those tension springs, pull down slightly, reach up and pinch those clips and slide it out. So one thing about these covers, if yours has a light built into it, you will want to make sure that you disconnect that before you completely pull it out. You don't want to yank on it and rip the electrical cable out of it. Just double check that. When you remove that cover, you can see that there is all sorts of dust and dirt built up all around inside on the fan blades, around the edges, everywhere. So we're going to actually pull this fan out so that we can clean it completely. Next, we're going to disconnect the power from the fans so that we can remove it. You want to pay special attention to where your mounting screws are for your fan. I have one tucked up in here, one tucked up in here, and then one around the other side that holds it up into the metal box up here. So you'll just want to remove those 3 screws so you can pull the fan out. One small tip, if your fan is above your toilet like mine is, close the lid. I also like to use my 4-foot ladder because it straddles the toilet and I don't have to worry about leaning out over it when I'm trying to remove or insert that fan. This fan came out with 3 screws. Yours may not come out at all. You'll want to check to see if you have that option. If you don't, you can clean it in place. So you'll follow a similar process, just up in the ceiling. Before we touch the fan and the cover, we need to address the box and the ceiling. Grab a microfiber cloth if you have one, get it damp. You do not want this to be soaking wet. You're gonna wipe around inside the box and around the exit area as well, just to make sure that you can get all of that excess dirt off. Be careful not to wipe your electrical plug connection. You don't want any residual water getting stuck in there and then causing a short when you plug it back in and turn the power back on. With the box addressed, now we can move on to your cover. We want to do this one first because it's going to need a little bit of time to dry. You can fill a sink full of water, put some dish detergent in there. I actually like to use a storage bin that I have that I actually use this to empty my hot water heater, but I just fill this with water, not fill, but put a little bit of water in here with dish soap, and then I can put the lid in and start to work it. Now, if you're doing all of your fans in one day, this is actually a nice solution because you can wash all of your covers at the exact same time. If your cover is disgusting, let it soak for a little while, and then I'll use a dish sponge with the scrub abrasive side on it to get any additional dirt off of it. Get it to a point where it's to your liking and it's clean enough. Rinse it under fresh water and then let it dry. It's going to need some dry time to let all of the water come out of the crevices and all the nooks and crannies. One key thing to note, if your cover has a light built into it, do not submerge this. You will want to wipe it with the microfiber cloth instead. Otherwise, you're just going to kill the light in your cover. When it comes to your fan, obviously you do not want to submerge this in water. I like to start with a vacuum just to work my way around as best as I can to get as much dust off as I can. Also, I will use the damp, and again, you do not want this really wet on this portion either because you're dealing with a motor, right? You want a very lightly damp microfiber cloth that you've cleaned off from cleaning your box, and you can wipe around the fan as well. If you have some tough dirt that won't come off of the blades, an old toothbrush is honestly the best tool you're going to find around the house to get this done. Just work around as best as you can to get as much dirt off as you can before you put it back in the ceiling. The purpose in cleaning your fan is not to make it look like it just came out of the box brand new. You just want to get as much dust and everything off of this as possible so that it can function to its best ability. But with everything clean, now we can reverse the process, get this fan back up in the ceiling, and we're going to do that just by placing it back in its spot and taking the 3 screws and putting them right back where they were. Do not forget forget to plug in the power supply to your fan before you put this baby back in place and finish the job. You'll go to turn it on and be like, what happened? Getting the screws up in there for me is so difficult because my eyes are horrible. Even with my glasses, it's tough to see. So if you can get past that, you're golden. Now, once you get it back in the ceiling before I put the cover on, I just like to do a quick visual test so I can make sure it's operating appropriately. So you want to go back and turn your power back on at the box and then flip your switch. With everything operational, the last step, put the cover back on. Now just remember that you have to pinch the clips on either side in order to get them into place. Just take your time. I like to do one side and then get the other. So this left side, make sure it's up in and it is held. Now get the right side. And just like that, we're done. Now, how often should you be cleaning these fans? Ideally, at least once a year. You could get away with every couple of years, especially if you don't use your bathroom that often and don't run this fan non-stop. But if you use it a lot, you may need to do it every 6 months. But your exhaust fan in your bathroom is not the only thing that you need to clean. There is something in your kitchen that needs attention every single year. And for more information on that, click or tap on this video. And until the next time, keep doing it yourself.